Controversial, I've never understood because let's just recap my film, my film career. All right, Roger and Me. Okay, what was controversial about that? I thought there was something wrong with laying off 30,000 people in Flint, Michigan at a time when GM was making a record profit of $4 billion. And I said at the time, geez, guys, if you lay off 30,000 people, middle class people, who's going to buy your cars? Duh. You know? Okay, then Bowling for Columbine, I just thought there was something wrong with kids having easy access to assault weapons and taking them into schools and killing other kids. Call me crazy. And then let's see, what else? Sicko. You know, Funny Me, I thought that maybe if you get sick, it's a human right to be, it should be a human right to be able to see a doctor and not have to worry about whether you can pay for it. Oh, and with Fahrenheit, I also had this crazy notion that there weren't going to be any weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. Boy, did I get my comeuppance on that one. Okay, so there's the controversy. Where's the controversy? To me, it just seems like a lot of common sense and a guy who loves his country and standing up for the things he believes in. Oh man, are you kidding? I will be so relieved. In fact, that's why I really am thinking about doing a fiction feature next. Oh, that's a good question. Well, they're both difficult. The interacting with people, I'm going to say this. It's probably not going to be believed by anybody who thinks they know me by watching my stuff, but I'm actually a very shy and introverted person. And it's true. You can ask my friends or my wife or whatever, but I generally don't. It's really hard for me to confront people in my films or whatever because I'm not that way in my normal everyday life. And the other part of it is that I don't know. I just think it's writing the narration. I mean, I'm a writer, so I love writing, and so I love that part of it. I love the editing process and piecing the film together and all that. No, no plan. I have no plan. And actually, even when I choose the topic, I don't even have a plan. I just go out and start shooting. You got to remember. I dropped out of college. I never really learned how to write a term paper or how to organize thoughts or anything like that. So I just go out there and go for it and see what I get. Yes. I hate that. They see me and they're looking all around, where's the camera? I'm going, no, this isn't punked. This isn't candid camera. In fact, if you really know my work, in 20 years, I may have used a hidden camera twice, and you got to be like the Grand Dragon of the Ku Klux Klan or something for me to not want to show you I've got a camera. I think you, first of all, have a right to know I have a camera. And secondly, I think the camera becomes a character in the film in a way that its presence is important. It's important that people know that the camera's there. Because the eye of the camera represents the people sitting in that theater who don't have a voice, who don't have the ability to make their own movies, to get distributed, etc. And so this is their chance to have their lens put on people in power who are doing things to mess up their lives. And so I treat that camera as a very, very important character and piece of the process. I'm not going to say that the camera is a human being like the Supreme Court has said corporations are, but nonetheless, it's yes. People should not be nervous, especially if they don't have anything to hide. There's nothing to be nervous about around me. If you're up to no good, if you're trying to hurt people, if you're trying to steal from them, well then yeah, you probably don't want me in the room.